Now in the third profile, there are two distinctly different categories. The first one, which again I mentioned is one of the saddest cases, is when a long-term care stay causes someone to lose all of their assets. And I normally indicate this by drawing a line across the board and showing what would look like graphically a great financial situation that suddenly turns downward at a certain age. And I kind of ask them, what do you think could happen that could cause this? Normally they answer by saying some sort of a long-term care stay or a nursing home. Most people at this point know someone who's had to spend down their assets, or they've at least heard a horror story. And unfortunately, all too often, it takes a situation like that or a story to make people believers in having some sort of a long-term care plan. Now, don't go too in-depth about any kind of products or solutions in this case. I just let them know that that's a problem, and then we move quickly on to the second type of person who has problems spending and that enters into that same state of capital decay. Now, this is one where I've had men literally look at their wives and laugh about their brother-in-law, their neighbor Fred, someone they know who, when they hit that age 59 and they started pulling from their 401k or their IRA, they just went hog wild. I always mention maybe the people who down the street who went to Florida and they came back in 2 or 3 years and said they were just trying to downsize, or that they didn't really like not having seasons. You know in the bottom of your heart that these people are back because they just didn't have the assets to be able to do what they wanted. Unfortunately, we see people do this all the time. I like to talk about the red light that goes off in our office. It's a metaphor that, again, gives a nice visual and also tells them, hey, we have to take drastic measures whenever we see this is imminent with our clients. And we also have a tremendous amount of empathy for them. But because of the risk to our business, the risk to our reputations, and also the emotional risk of getting involved with people who do this, we tend not to accept new clients who are going to get themselves into this position. Unfortunately, it's usually pretty easy to see signs and the writing on the wall that they're going to get that way.